If you have been anywhere close to the web recently, you have likely caught wind of Meghan Markle's newest headline, Snatching Acrobatics. And no, not a fresh chocolate bar drop, a taper with no wick, or the failed Netflix holiday program. We are speaking about the abrupt, suspiciously well-timed revelation that Meghan has reached out to her father, Thomas Markle, following his emergency leg amputation surgery. Now, you could be excused for thinking this sounds like a heartwarming tale of familial reconnection, but you would also be tragically incorrect because this news did not simply fall into the world on its own. No. It arrived with the dramatic flair of a PR fireworks show coordinated to go off directly during Princess Catherine's carol service. So, here is the setup. Thomas Markle undergoes life-saving surgery after a blood clot forces doctors to amputate his leg. The story breaks through the Daily Mail, and suddenly Meghan's spokesperson shifts from decline to comment mode to I can confirm she has reached out. Reached out how precisely? Carrier pigeon, Morse code, a scented note tied to a wickless candle. We may never know because no details were provided. None. Zero zilch. There is no confirmation from Thomas, no statement from siblings, no calls logged, no text receipts, no smoke signals. The only source is the spokesperson for Meghan herself. Ah, yes. The classic modern celebrity move, the phantom outreach, a gesture so subtle, so ethereal that it may or may not have happened in physical reality at all. But the timing, that is the part no one is missing. Catherine's event Together at Christmas is rolling out online with glowing faces, children singing and a flood of goodwill. And then, boom, Meghan headline. Two worlds collide, and one of them is definitely trying to steal the other's spotlight like someone unplugging the Christmas tree and plugging in their own ring light. Here is where the story veers from odd PR to sitcom-level plot twist. According to various reports, Meghan did not pick up the phone herself. She instructed her aides to check on her father's condition. Her aides, plural. Look, I am not saying she does not have employees. I am saying the narrative of multiple round-the-clock staffers scurrying around a household of two adults who do not appear to have day jobs is, let us say, a creative interpretation of reality. This version of events feels like someone trying so hard to sound aristocratic that they accidentally loop into parody. Think I cannot possibly call my father myself, darling? Send the footman. Except replace footman with vague PR entities who may or may not be herself. And yes, the internet remembers that era where she allegedly sent emails posing as her own PR rep back in her Suits days. The world does not forget such things lightly. But whether these aides are real people or just Wi-Fi connected manifestations of her self-confidence, the phrasing is clear. Meghan wants the world to know she is trying. Well, are trying enough to generate a headline. People can disagree on Meghan, but the one thing no one can deny is her knack for timing. She has chef's kiss timing. Every time, Catherine rises into the spotlight with an effortlessly warm, sparkly, crowd-pleasing moment. There is Meghan sliding in like a surprise pop-up ad. Think about it. Years of estranged father, no outreach. Major health issues he has had in the past, no outreach. Births of grandchildren he has never met, no outreach. But the very day Catherine's carol special drops with glowing fanfare, suddenly a statement materialises. Catherine's event has been a resounding hit. Wholesome, warm, community-driven and festive in a way that feels genuinely connected to people. The video reels uploaded by the Prince and Princess of Wales are brimming with smiling families, glowing lights, and Catherine just vibing in full Christmas angel mode. Meanwhile, Meghan's recent holiday special got lightly roasted online for its stiff interactions and the sense that everyone present was afraid to outshine the host. Think holiday cheer, but with the energy of a networking event. And that contrast is what makes the timing of this reached out to her father news even more eyebrow-lifting. While Catherine is out here lighting candles and uplifting spirits, Meghan appears to be lighting her PR beacons, and the internet caught it. Once the story broke, people had questions. Many, many questions. Questions like if she reached out, how, when, with whom, acting as the intermediary. Why is the only source a spokesperson? Why did this happen now of all times? Why leak it immediately? And most importantly, will this actually change public opinion? Spoiler, probably not. Most commenters noticed the same thing, that Meghan's outreach, conveniently vague and conveniently timed, feels eerily similar to her previous PR phrases. The classic reached-out line that never comes with receipts. It is like déjà vu, but with more headlines. And the fact that she publicised it, that alone set off alarms. The thing about genuine concern is that it does not usually need a press release. This is not the first time Meghan's timing has left people raising eyebrows. And for long-time observers, the storyline feels familiar. When public sentiment starts dipping, or when a major royal event threatens to overshadow her media presence, a new dramatic mini-saga arrives, reaching out to Kate, reaching out to the Queen, reaching out to family in private, but somehow it never stays private. It is a greatest hits album of press patterns. This time, however, the stakes are higher. Thomas has undergone a serious medical emergency. It is an undeniably sad and human situation. Yet, the handling of it, vague gestures, public announcements, and suspicious timing, has left many feeling like empathy is being monetized. And that is the part that really hits wrong for people. While Meghan is navigating PR narratives, Catherine is over here radiating Christmas cheer so powerfully that even her critics are begrudgingly impressed. Her concert is filled with real families, genuine laughter, warmth, community spirit, all the things that cannot be faked, no matter how glossy the production value. People look happy around Catherine. People look relieved when they leave Meghan's orbit. It is not hard to see why the comparisons happen and why one side of this PR battle is getting slightly more frantic. Even if Meghan's outreach was sincere, the way it was executed overshadowed the gesture entirely. People now see it less as a personal moment and more as another strategic attempt to steer attention during a big royal moment. And the truth, this time, it did not work. Catherine's concert dominated social media anyway, buoyed by genuine joy and organic positivity, things that no press release can quite manufacture. Meghan might have hoped this headline would shift public sentiment, but instead it highlighted how heavily orchestrated her public moves appear. And the internet it noticed. At the end of the day, family arrangement is painful and complicated, and Thomas Markle's health situation is incredibly sad. But turning a deeply personal event into another round of public narrative shaping, especially during someone else's major event, was never going to land well. If Meghan truly wants to reach out to her father, the path to doing so does not run through media outlets or spokespersons. It runs through actual private human connection. But until that moment arrives, we will keep getting these breadcrumb headlines timed with uncanny precision and wrapped in just enough mystery to spark debate. And Catherine will keep hosting concerts surrounded by people who look genuinely happy to be there. One woman is shining in golden candlelight. The other is still trying to shine by flipping the light switch during someone else's performance.